We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Sellout. Up against them, the Bulldozer. This fight will be in the light heavyweight division. Plenty of power, but lots of good movement in this division as well.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up, Sellout from the United States of America. And they'll be facing the Bulldozer from the United States of America.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And
this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Beautiful counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Missing with the hook. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, that's notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good job stopping that uppercut. The straight right just misses. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
To win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
In the middle, can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the...
Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got
carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Now you let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. Don't be looking there for one shot.
That kid, just go back out there and get behind the basics.
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Jab back. Just box him. Just
go out there and finish him. Just get him on the end of the jab.
And there's the bell to start round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then pull the pressure on.
keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Just missing with the right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
What's that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Hey, man, look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there.
get it out. Go out there and finish him. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence up.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's...
What you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Focus. Go on. Don't...
In the round, get back behind your jab basics, just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Blocks the uppercut. Incredible work rate. That uppercut doesn't get through. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Beautiful counter punch. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job
Switching
done.
off, get back out there and switch on. Get this.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you was...
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Wait, Think about your defense on the end of all of that and do what you got to do. Good work. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the...
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
And you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working.
Needs to go back out there and needs to win this round. Get your mind back.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
If you got complacent, the fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win the...
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. You train over brawn.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, now you're switching off. You started to make mistakes and you're switching off.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing your power shot.
Get focused, get your mind on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Defense on the end of all of that, and do what you got to do. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few
in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together and...
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in.
Go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
When you don't change too much, just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Breathe when you're stepping round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
That round, it was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won hands down.
Miss with that jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. catching air. His stamina is off the charts. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him the...
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get back out there and switch on.
And you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start with...
Come on, get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and...
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
Smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
You set him up and you'll take him out. But he's ready.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You were smart. You weren't low.
Make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on...
On to the 6th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab doesn't quite connect. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You've switched off completely.
And he just got out working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
Back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your...
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now, good work.
Round that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round.
Good work. Keep going. You were thinking. You were smart.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the
Time
bag.
winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Think about your defense on the end of all of that.
What are you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Just misses with the right uppercut. A perfect counter lands. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. About these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just stay.
Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there.
Keep smart. Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
It was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight, and you're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing.
I'm in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just stop.
That working, Cam. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your box
You out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change too much.
and back in. Now it's gonna be a tougher fight because he's gonna be confident.
Oh, don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
The referee calling for seconds
Stick
out,
him in the end
right
of your
back
jab,
into the
and then
action.
start gathering your pace and get your momentum.
He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
And we enter the 8th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Good idea with that counter, but it was defended well. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. You were thinking.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. and don't get carried away.
Get him back together. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't fit.
Get your boxing back together. Right. Let's go out there.
Shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to
win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
Go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it. And he'll
the referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your mind back.
Too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just stay.
And there's the bell for round 9. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice job to block that uppercut. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Right, let's go.
You follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out.
Go on when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. It's the same again. Don't change students.
Away. Go out in the first minute. Stick him on the end of the...
Don't even load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need to go back.
Ready. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him
coast focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Right. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to go back.
This is the 10th. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Holding nothing back here in the round. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Well done with that counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That counter punch caught him clean. misses with the jab. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. His stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Working a few body shots in there.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
On the job, get back out there and win the round. Right.
End of all of that and do what you got to do. Good work. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that.
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused.
Better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick it.
Get back out there and switch on. Get this.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Punch, counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the uppercut, but misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
I need to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the
Shots up. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Go on and get your boxing back together. You've been coasted
Now, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
He's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away.
And he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Win the round back. Take away that.
In your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about it.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And the bulldozer has been knocked out. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Listen to me. Are you okay?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.